Hi Sudhir,
Hello, Kiran. Hi.
welcome to Shashwat BFSI Tech Gnan Mandir. And today we are going to discuss on very interesting topic, that is test management. So before ask you some questions, so I would like to introduce you. So you have 9+ years experience in testing, most experience like in test management. You worked on test plan, test strategy, like different testing methodologies. Okay, then test effort estimations. So Sudhir, I would like to ask you first question. What do you mean by test management?
Yeah. Thank you, Kiran, for introduction. And I would like to answer about the test management. So basically, test management is to manage the test. Basically, this is a process, a set of things which we need to manage while doing testing. And basically, what I'll say, it the test management gives you discipline to do the testing properly for a software.
Perfect, good. So my next question. So like a most testing students, okay, facing or asking this question. So what is the difference between test strategy and test plan?
Okay, so test strategy is the basically what I'll say. It's a strategy how we will be going to do the testing. And so what are the like what I will say, this is basically on organization level. The test strategy is done on our organization, and test planning is done on the particular project. So how to what is the scope of it, what is required, which software need to be used, if it is a software, what methodology we will use. So that is the test planning, how we will go, how much time we need to do this particular testing to be completed.
Correct.
So these are the two different aspect of.
Correct. So in short, what I can say, like test strategy is a high level approach document. Okay, it is like decided at organizational level or it is at a program level. And test plan, okay, what we can say, like it is for like every release. And under test plan, like a different under test plan we can cover like what is the objective of test plan, and what is the what are the assumptions, dependency, risk, then test scenarios, high level test scenarios, test suite, then what we are going to test, okay, how we are going to test data, test environment, then test
Yes.
resources, resource availability. Then what we can say, like under like a test plan, what we can cover we can cover like what hardware requirement is there, what is the roles and responsibility of every individual, then
Yes.
what test manager is going to perform, okay, how will be the defect management, how we are going to perform defect triaging, okay. So all these points we can cover under test plan. So
Yes.
yes, so I think this is the overall what we can say, the difference between test strategy and test plan. And I think that will help to the students who are listening, okay, this interview. My next
Right.
question, Sudhir, for you now. So
Yes.
what is the entry criteria and exit criteria for any phase, a testing phase?
Yeah. So basically, entry criteria and exit criteria. Uh, in entry criteria, it gives us the prerequisite, what is required, and what I'll say, what are the items are required, and what need to be completed before testing. What things need to be completed before testing, and what we require before starting of the testing. And the exit criteria basically helps all levels, so once the testing is completed, so how it went, mm, uh, what are the checkpoints we have basically in the entry criteria or while doing the planning. all those uh, 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 all those pointers has been achieved or not, and that exit criteria will be prepared basically.
Uh,
And this is basically in a software development life cycle, entry criteria and exit criteria is very important.
Correct. Suppose, for example, I have to perform any testing phase. Okay, so like whether suppose I have to perform system integration testing or end-to-end system integration testing. So like testing criteria will be like whether all defects, say one, say two defects of previous phase have been fixed or not. If any open defect, then whether there is a deviation for the same or not. All test suite of previous phase is executed or not. Okay, is there any pending test cases? If pending, then what will be the
Yes.
impact on the current test phase? So there are different like factors what we can consider under like a test entry criteria. And under exit criteria, like in current phase, whether you have executed entire test suite, all defects, 772 defects have been fixed or fixed and closed. Then is there like
Yes.
any deviation for the open defects? Okay, if deviation, then is there is a deviation approval? Are there any deferred defects? Okay, so all that we can consider under like entry and exit criteria.
Exit
Okay,
criteria. Yes.
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 So like now next important point. So what where do performing the testing? So what do you mean by testing dashboard?
So testing dashboards basically, these are the what I'll say. Uh, so testing dashboards are like, you can have one of the example, that is Kanban,
Hmm.
one of the dashboards, or scrums. There are various methodology basically which we use to track our testing efforts. So
Correct. Correct.
all the testing, so if I am a test team lead and I have 3 to 4 people in my team, so the testing, so whatever project is assigned to them or testing task is assigned to them, okay, so have they achieved it on daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis? We have a dashboard basically. So what are the achievement? Have they completed the scripts, their scenarios, the testing, how many defect they have raised? So recording those all entire scenarios in one particular dashboard, and executing them and finishing it off. So this is what I'll say a testing dashboard means.
Excellent. So under testing dashboard, we can mention like a risk dashboard, then defect dashboard, then user
Yes.
story dashboard. Okay. At the same time, in a broader view, we can mention about testing dashboard that the status of your test execution. Okay. So we can publish in the dashboard. Then we can publish that report, okay, to the stakeholders. Okay. So like a testing dashboard, we
Yes.
can consider from a broader perspective, and in dashboard we can create a different filters, so we can see that how many defects are pending under testing queue, how many under dev queue or a dm queue. Like this testing dashboard can be used at a multiple levels. So
Yes.
the next important question, so as a
Yes.
test manager, okay, what qualities test manager require, okay, to perform the test execution and to provide the best test results?
So this is a nice question actually. So basically, a test manager or test lead should know the software in particular. Okay, either it is whatever software it is, he should know about it in and out. Then if it is a new kind of project, if it comes to you, then you have to understand, you have to analyze what is it, what are the what is this all software about, what we are going to test. Okay, we should be analytically strong, and we should know about the software. We should have a skill to give our knowledge to the team. Okay, we should have a good and strong verbal and written communication skills. We should have a strong analytical skills, which I will say this is most important, and we should be a great problem solver. So if any problems are there, then we have to solve it, and should have a good knowledge, and we should be interactive with client and make sure that all interacting with client, giving the updates, managing the team at the same time is most prior. So the communication with everyone is most important thing. uh, That's what my point
Correct,
is.
correct, correct. Very good. So, like a test manager has to represent a testing team. So he has
Yes.
to conduct this kickoff meeting. He has to prepare the test plan. He has to prepare test strategy. Then like test reports. Okay. Then exit report. Okay. So and if there are any risk, he or she need to highlight that risk.
Yes.
So related to like test data, test environment, then related to entry criteria, exit criteria. So test manager part is very crucial, and in defect triaging, I think test manager can play a very vital role. That is what we can say. So good
Yes.
explanation, Sudhir. So my last
Thank you.
question. So as a guest lecturer for Shashwat BFSI Tech Gnan Mandir, so how you are looking the future of this Gnan Mandir?
Okay, so I will give say thank you to you first of all to invite me for this, and I would wish my best wishes to Dhyan Mandir. So as the future, so you are giving a good initiative to give knowledge to other people through the medium of YouTube or with your videos, and inviting us and sharing our experience. I see people learn from what we are saying, what we have experience of. Basically, in our we have worked for a long time in organization MNCs, and we know the culture how it is. So by sharing these thoughts, what we have, they will take it in a positive way, and they will also grow in future with a bright prospect towards life. That is what I feel.
Exactly. So whatever like we face, okay, in initial stage of our life, so that the students of this Nyan Mandir should not face, okay, and at broader level, like we are going to conduct physical sessions as well. So that time you will have like a physical interaction with students, and
Yes.
also like we are going to conduct online classes. So there will be like a two meeting like interactive sessions, and students
Yes.
will get that kind of confidence, and they will
Yes.
learn new concepts.
Yes, and this is important because most of people do not get real-time experience from like they miss it. Like I have missed in my life the guidance. So this particular stage is as a guidance for them to understand and have good knowledge on real in real life. That's what I will say.
Perfect, perfect. So thanks, Sudhir. I think you have given the answers of all questions in a nice manner. So
Yeah.
thanks for your valuable time. Have a good day.
Thank you, Kiran. Yeah. Best of luck. Bye.